Hi friends, Crystal here from Homemaking on the Homestead, and welcome to my channel. Today I am going to be talking about stillness. I like to do a word for the year, and I talked about that in my last Homemaker's Journal 13, and I can put a link to here if you didn't see it. But I also thought it would be a great idea to begin doing a word for each month. So that is my goal, is I am going to do a word for monthly and tell you why I chose it and give you my thoughts and tidbits and maybe scripture verses or anything that I think relates to my word. For January, my word is stillness, or being still. The word came to me the other day. The snow that we had at the end of the year had almost completely melted, and when I went to bed that night, the weather report said that rain was going to come in at about 1 in the morning, and I figured, okay, the snow is over, we're back to rain. But I woke up the next morning and the whole ground was covered in snow. There was probably 6 inches or maybe more of snow. So I walked outside, and you know what I heard? Silence. I heard that stillness that happens after the snow has fallen. And if you live in an area that gets snow, you'll understand what I'm talking about. There's a unique quietness that comes right after the snow has fallen. I was reminded of the verse in Psalms, "Be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the nations. I will be exalted in the earth." I think today we hurry around a lot, and we're always busy with so many things to do, and there are so many distractions that pull our attention in all different directions, and it's very hard sometimes to remember to just take the time and be still. Stillness gives us time to reflect. It gives us time to think, to ponder, to pray. Isaiah 30:15 says, "In returning and rest you shall be saved. In quietness and confidence shall be your strength." It's okay to be productive. It's okay to have a busy life. But sometimes things can get overwhelming, and sometimes there can be struggles. Sometimes I know, at least for me, we want to fix things. We want to be doing something, whether it's struggles with people or personal struggles that we deal with. Sometimes we just always have the need to fix something. And you know, perhaps the answers will come if we stop and practice stillness, if we stop and wait for God to do what He does the best, to show His amazing glory in difficult situations. I had a very difficult situation that I had to walk through last year, and it was my whole family and I did, and it was probably one of the hardest things that I had ever had to walk through. And due to privacy of those people involved, I'm not going to go into detail, but what I can say is that I spent way too much time worrying, struggling with this, carrying burdens that weren't ever mine to carry to begin with. And it was a challenge, to say the least. I wanted to fix this situation. I wanted to do something. But here's what I learned from it. I had to be still and to let God work on this. I had to rest in that stillness, knowing that He is God and He is at work. It seemed when I finally embraced stillness and recognized that I never had any control over the situation to begin with, I literally saw mountains moved, all by God. I told one of my dear friends that when I saw God starting to move in this situation, it was like watching the Red Sea parting. It was absolutely incredible. When thinking about the word stillness, I was reminded about Elijah in 1 Kings. Then the Lord said, "Go out and stand on the mountain before the Lord. Behold, the Lord is about to pass by." And a great and mighty wind tore into the mountains and shattered the rocks before the Lord. And the Lord was not in the wind. After the wind, there was an earthquake, but the Lord was not in the earthquake. After the earthquake, there was a fire, but the Lord was not in the fire. And after the fire came a still small voice. And that voice was God. I've always loved that story. Sometimes in life we have to be still. We have to take the time to experience stillness. I encourage us all to slow down once in a while and make the choice to be still. To take the time to hand burdens over to the Lord and rest in His peace. To take the time to pause and reflect on the beauty around us and the blessings that are right in front of us. To push out all the distractions that can so easily consume us, and to be refreshed by stillness. All right, friends, I hope you found this video to be inspiring or encouraging in some way, and I hope you enjoy my upcoming series this year on a monthly word. Thank you for watching my video and supporting my channel. I appreciate it so much. And I will see you all in my next video. Alrighty, bye-bye.